We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Offense changing the play. On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Inside the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tigers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Love. Finding open areas. There he goes! They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. The option look. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They go to the ground. Got a little space. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he can get a first down.
They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Love. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it right.
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got... He's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Turning it on! A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
To the ground. He's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
First play of the period will be a second down. On the run, it's Love. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one. First down.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Ewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
The Irish needing just inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Running to the left. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. It's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. LSU right back to the line. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short. Inside the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is such great execution by this offense. Third down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. Got some room in under the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the loss.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Love. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Kick is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed it. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, LSU!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Love. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the tailback. That should be the final play of the first half. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Going up top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
The play action fake. Unleashes one. On target to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Direct snap. Grab near the marker. It's Carr. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Direct snap. It's Love. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Love. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Right back to the well. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets it out quickly. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the ground with the back. Find some fresh air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Finds the tight end. Powers through the defender.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Caught in the backfield, it's Sharp. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Defense in press coverage. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Love. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Hard running there. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Looking for space. It's Durham. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Throws it back. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Love. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Here's the handoff.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, better look out. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking for a crease. It's Love. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Irish! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beaten me. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Form! Come on, set! Red 18! Red 18! Set! Ready! Hut! Press! Ready, go! Ugh. 180! 180! Ready! Ace, 27, jump! 180. Set! 22 water. 22. Here we go, Zach. Here we go, here we go. 180. Black 14! Black 14! That hot! Hot on! Let's go. Ready, ready. Banner, banner, banner. Form. Ready, go. Press. Pace, 20 seconds. Red 54! Red 54! Jet ready! Charcoal! Let's go! Let's go! Black 18! Black 18! All right! Red 18! Red 18! we go. White 29! White 29! 22! Flag! Flag! Drum! Drum! Ready, go! Military stunt! Black 14! Black 14! Red 29! Red 29! Set! Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! Set hot!
What's good, dude? Yeah, that'll make everything easier. Oh yeah, we're probably getting that like the next couple days. Cause it's supposed to rain the next 5 fucking days or some shit. Right.
Kids are like pissed off then. So.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And
I think I'm using Washington.
Can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the
I tried the Penn State one, and that one was pretty nice.
As the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators.
Hold up, one sec. Sorry, what'd you say?
A couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of
Geet for me? Oh, is that? Oh yeah, I didn't really use that one much, but I loaded up the Penn State playbook for this game, so
and it'll come out to the 25.
I used the Washington one before, and it's all right, but it's nothing special. I don't know how to change the whatever it's called, or mute. Turn this on, your voice won't be heard. No, that's not it. I need to figure out how to put it so it's just voice chat in my ears. The whole game. It's distracting the fuck out of me. God damn. I don't even know how to do it. Whatever. Oh, I saw a few people complaining about that online. Like the players themselves. Yeah, at least they got their money though, but yeah, doesn't look a thing like them. That's a nice part about football though. You just throw on a helmet and nobody will have a clue. All right, let's do this. What playbook are you using?
Dropping back, it's Glagway. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands.
That was like one of those like mid-screen kind of things. Oh, I hate how I can't see the play. Not after, unfortunately.
They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Oh.
Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's getting ahead. And he ran away from the defense.
Yep. Yeah, that's a nice formation.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
Yeah, no, I've noticed a lot of those like 10-yard overthrows.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
I was trying to do the stunts and stuff, but then Shango just kept running it on me, so I couldn't tell if they were going to work or not.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Yeah, I should have gave it to him. That was what I meant to do.
I love when defensive backs come up.
But
They are physical.
that play will be fun, even if it's a slow quarterback. I'm ready to give it to Nussmeier on that play.
He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise.
That's a good question.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout.
Still got Boston, baby.
Turning on the Jets. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount.
I was about to say, that's exactly what they remind me of, too, the Broncos.
This guy has to get touches early in games.
I like the all purple that Washington has. I was using it in, like, the mini drills earlier.
Find more creative ways to get him involved.
Oh, this formation has the tight end in at QB. Or gadget player in at QB. I don't know. I just want to run a counter.
Here's an inside give.
The counter runs are looking real nice this year, too.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play
Yeah,
for the first down.
Well,
That's
why
fine.
This running game can be so dynamic. This guy
Wing
is
trips
special.
over
He has the
Lion.
football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can.
Yeah, you can restart it. Go ahead. Word, sounds good. Works for me. I'm going to try and figure out how to separate the audio. Just voice chat audio. Okay, please fucking work. I beg I fixed it.